Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boston Unlimited, and today we're going to discuss and talk about the fight between Naoya Inoue and Alan Picasso. He's in the super bantamweight junior featherweight title of the world. He's undisputed, and the holder is Inoue. Everybody knows him. The Japanese monster is fighting Alan Picasso. And we call this fight a clash of the undefeated, because both wrestlers are undefeated at the moment. Inoue is undefeated in 30 fights, with 27 coming by knockout. So is Picasso by 32 fights and 17 by knockout. So we're going to see somebody's home have to go, as they say, and it's going to be a blockbuster fight in Japan. And the question first and foremost is in my mind is Picasso ready for this kind of competition at the moment now? And again, is he not overdue for Naoya Inoue to move out from that weight division? He's cleared everything. He's defended the belt a couple of times. He's stopped everybody he's fought almost, and I think there is a space for him in the featherweight division. I have to say that I've been saying that in my videos. If you have a look on videos of similar, the videos I make about him, you should move on, look out for legacy. There is nothing for him to defend in this weight division anymore. He's shown his class, he's way class above them. His fight in the featherweight division, his fight with Ball will be a good watch. You know, let us, that is by the way anyway. And let us have a very closer look at the fight between this Picasso, the upcoming fight. This fight is going to come up on the 27th of December, you know. It's going to mark the end of the year fight at the end of the year. And we believe Picasso is a good challenge, no doubt about that. But whether he's ready or not, he's got he's the number one contender, WBC contender, you know. So Inoue will have to defend the street of his title. Let us see what will happen in this fight. But my money goes for Inoue, even if I start giving you the reasons, because Inoue is a monster, as they call him, and he has power, he has speed. He could take a punch. We've seen him down against Neri and some other fighters, and he came up and then finished them and knocked them out as well. But Picasso is upcoming fight. He's won all his fights. He's a Mexican. Comes with that aggression and that speed, and but all these are going to be nullified on the day by Inoue, who is also a front foot coming. You can fight on the front foot and the back foot, and anyhow you want it. Inoue is a complete sound boxer, and Picasso has a height advantage and reach advantage. The question here is, can he use it against Inoue? Because Inoue is fast. Inoue has got good footwork. Inoue's work rate is above average. The power, the venom in his punches are are remarkable, you know. And his head movement is unique. For Picasso doesn't have much of a head movement. It comes to you without pressure that the Mexicans bring, without toughness. But in this case, I don't think he will stand, you know. I don't think he's going to go, this fight is going to go the distance. Look, you know, I'm not saying Picasso is a bad boxer. He's a good boxer. He's not defeated for a reason. But against Inoue, who I believe is one of the best boxers in the world at the moment, against him, it's going to be hard. You know. Having said that, I tell you that I will also tell you that styles make fights, and if at all Picasso is going to have a chance, he has to come from using his awkward. He's a little awkward for his weight. That 5'6", 5'8". You know, Inoue is 5'5". is a 3.3 inches or so, difference in the height level. If you can use it and use its rich advantage and keep Inoue, keep him at bay, and then use his right combos, and then when he's attacking, the same thing, he has to take the center of the ring. Do not jump into the fight, because if you jump into the fight, you open up your defense for Inoue to strike. Inoue is fast. He's got he's heavy-handed. He can take a punch as well. But after all said and done, it's easy to say. It's easy said than done against Inoue. Inoue is a master boxer. He's a master puncher. He's a big puncher. And I believe his weight division should now move and move into the featherweight proper. This is a junior featherweight title. Move into the featherweight proper and dominate and become undisputed there. Then he has stamped his foot on the ground. His legacies will never be ever be challenged. That is what we want for him, because he's a good boxer. He has done so many things for boxing. Picasso, on the other hand, has a way. He fights in a particular way, and he can fight on the back foot, he can fight on the front foot as well. He's a good boxer, he's undefeated. But the chances he has against Inoue is limited, so to say the least. I'm not trying to underrate him or anything. We've seen Inoue over the years, we see what he has done. And we see David Allen, Picasso, we've seen him over the years as well. I've always looked at his video. He's not a bad boxer. He's a good boxer. I know that in my mind about that. But the quality he's going to have, the kind of people he has faced before, are not up to the level of the ones that Inoue has faced. And that makes Inoue unique. It makes him different. Unique is a Japanese monster. They call him Japanese monster, not for nothing anyway, because of what he's done in the ring. But I call him the babyface assassin. Why do I say so? He looks so simple until you get into the ring with him, and then you see the kind of violence, the kind of British kind of power he possesses. His movement, his boxing IQ, and everything is superb. But anything can happen in boxing. As they say, one punch can change the whole complexion of the fight. If Inoue comes there and overrates or underrates Picasso could land the haymaker that will change the whole fight. So that is what is interesting about boxing. When you watch boxing, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter the kind of predictions you have, no matter how sure you have. We've seen a situation where in 1978 first, Muhammad Ali and Leon Spence, and we saw what happened in the fight. Muhammad Ali lost. Leon Spence is just coming from the Olympics from Mexico in 1976 and fought Muhammad Ali after some couple of fights, and then Muhammad Ali lost to him. We've also seen Mike Weaver and John Ted. The same thing happened. There are so many other fights like that. The other day, we saw Parker and Wadley, and we saw, how it ended. So anything can happen in boxing, though. So that is what we're saying. Everybody has a chance, depending on how you fight and the style you come with on the day. If the Picasso style, makes Naoya Inoue uncomfortable, he has a chance. If he doesn't, he doesn't have a chance. Depending on the person he's fighting. But we have to say that this fight is not going to last the distance, and the KO punch is going to come through the body, because Picasso is a tall and rangy guy. So Naoya will have a feed on the inside through the stomach, and Naoya Inoue is a terrific body puncher. There is no doubt in my mind that he will attack the body. And once he slows the Picasso down and slows his work rate down, he will take him out. For me, my prediction in this fight is a knockout before the end of the 10th round with a body blow for Naoya Inoue. Do have a nice day and God bless. And please do subscribe to the channel to make the channel grow. Thank you. Bye.